Yes, I'm back. And right now, I'm talking about this mysterious infection they found in the water called NTM. It stands for non-tuberculous mycobacteria. And it's claiming that this is only affecting white people. It's right here in PA, Philly to be exact. And well, I'm just curious if this is either just karma or the melanoid ancestors speaking, or combination of both. I don't mean to get too spiritual, but you're talking about white supremacy. You have to kind of get into a spirituality because it's a inherited disease that they have, that only Europeans have. But I'm gonna just go ahead and roll the clip for y'all to hear.
Well, a medical mystery is being investigated in Montgomery County. It's a lung infection that has been linked to water.
Health reporter Stephanie Stahl says the illness is rare, but the number of patients is growing.
The unlikely victims are white, thin, postmenopausal women who live in affluent neighborhoods around the main line.
It's frightening, I think.
It's a lung infection similar to tuberculosis that's caused by a bacteria found all over, in soil, the air, and mainly in water.
This is in all of our water. We're all exposed to it every day when we take a shower. This is being researched very extensively right now.
Mainline health pulmonologist Leah Landy does not want to cause unnecessary hysteria, emphasizing that the lung infection called non-tuberculous mycobacteria, or NTM, is very rare. She treats about 100 patients a year. Symptoms include a cough and fatigue.
All of this white area, that's all infection and inflammation.
A study from the American Thoracic Society and NIH in 2012 identified 7 significant clusters of NTM around the country, one being the greater Philadelphia metropolitan area, with significant clusters found in Montgomery County.
At the end of the day, you're thinking, have you hurt yourself by drinking water?
Karen McCarthy, who lives in nearby Westchester, was diagnosed with NTM in May. Now you have to live on antibiotics.
Until next September, October.
She's installed a special water filter, careful to avoid re-exposure. The 54-year-old struggles with fatigue and respiratory issues, but makes sure to stay in shape, which ironically made her more susceptible. Were you shocked when you found out that being healthy and fit put you at risk for this?
Oh, absolutely.
The NIH report also noted that most NTM patients had higher education and income levels, with the infection being difficult to identify.
The diagnosis is tricky. It often is delayed. There's often, I'll see patients as well, others that have been undiagnosed for several years.
Dr. Landy says the bacteria can be especially dangerous when it's aerosolized in the shower or from a humidifier, even with dirt that blows in the air.
I didn't know what NTM was. I didn't know how to pronounce it.
Philip Lippman says he learned fast after his wife, Fern, was diagnosed. They lived in another NTM hotspot, Florida. The lung infection eventually killed her.
She was such an amazing person, but she's in my heart. She's with our children.
No,
But not everyone is at risk. Doctors say African Americans and people who are overweight tend not to get NTM. But this bacteria that causes it is everywhere. So the question is, why do only certain people get the infection?
We don't know. A lot of people are trying to figure that out right now, but that's not really understood.
Aqua Pennsylvania, which supplies water to the area, says it does not test for the bacteria because it's not a regulated contaminant and there is no EPA-approved method to measure it. Switching to bottled water isn't necessarily the answer because the bacteria is everywhere, but it only causes problems for an unfortunate few. Stephanie Stahl, CBS 3, Eyewitness.
Yeah, it's not really that unfortunate. That's karma. Because what did they poison in Flint? The water. And the one guy told me, oh, my wife is in my heart. And she probably most likely was an evil black phobic albinoid. And that was in Florida. What else happened in Florida? Oh, y'all let George Zimmerman get off? In Florida, y'all been reaping havoc. Y'all been getting hit with storms. You had that moist European Muslim went in that gay club and allegedly and killed all them folks. I believe them our ancestors is talking, man, sending messages. That karma coming back to these white supremacists. Look at Tulsa, Oklahoma. Y'all executed that brother Terrence Crutcher. Then y'all had that real life Michael Myers fuckboy running around with AIDS, killing cops and dismembering people's bodies. Had that whole white community in Tulsa shook like a motherfucker. The ancestors talking, man. I really believe that. But I just thought I'd give y'all the game on that. You know what y'all think about this quote unquote water crisis that's only affecting Europeans? You think it's karma? Think it's the ancestors speaking, or you just think it's just some random coincidence? Let me know what y'all think. Get in the comments, like, subscribe, share the video.